the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. It's the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. But tonight, it's a good Week 9 matchup here on a Monday night. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a glance at the man under center at 6'5". He always demands attention.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well. Won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Newton. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Newton. Quick slant here to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the gun, here's Newton. Lets it fly for Thielen. Oh, and that is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Newton. We'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get it inside the 35. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Throwing is Newton. Open here, Adam Thielen. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Back to throw, Newton. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Now it's Newton. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Panthers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Good job.
So here come the Saints now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
He threw for nearly 350 yards. His team won. And one word just kept coming to mind as I watched him during the game: surgical. Absolutely surgical. That's why he won NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, very precise. The throws maybe as accurate as he's been in some time.
Yeah, I think he feels pretty locked in here. And I think he feels like he can get it done again in this one, too.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Second and 9. Throwing now is Breeze. He finds his man, complete. That's Brady. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Play action, Breeze. It's complete to Watt. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up second down. Breeze going to throw. And that is incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Breeze now. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. To throw, it's Breeze. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. On second down, here's Breeze. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sack.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brady. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. On second down, Kamara. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Give to the fullback. This is Watt. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And Williams going to sit on them. 5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Newton. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. And he's got Shockey. And he goes out right around the 39. Now a 3rd and 6. Newton now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. To throw is Newton. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Newton on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. And that was one that I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
A running room for Kamara on first down as he takes this forward. It's a gain of 7 there on first down. 2nd and 3 coming up. Now a play fake. Breeze. He finds his man, complete. That's Brady. The Saints sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also. Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now this throw caught left side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now Breeze. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Breeze to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. And it's caught. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Again, it's Breeze. Got a man, it's Cooks. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Saints have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Newton's throw complete there to Smith. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now Newton. A shot downfield for Burks. And this is caught. Touchdown, Carolina. Traylon Burks, 60 yards. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was Traylon Burks capping things off with a touchdown catch. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. On first down, Breeze. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Breeze. He finds his man complete. It's Brady. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Breeze now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now Breeze. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visiting Saints who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in New Orleans. Breeze now on first down. He gets it to Thomas. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And his kick here is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we're at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin out in Houston, where you see the final score there. C.J. Stroud, strong in the victory, as his guys up their mark to 6-2 on the year. From there, we'll head up to Indy to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Anthony Richardson, strong in the victory, as his guys looked better than a team that had won just one game coming in. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, 4 touchdown passes in the victory.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. A field goal the difference. This third quarter. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Saints to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Breeze now to throw. And this is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Breeze. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back, and they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
Now 3rd down and very long. Now Breeze. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Here's Michael Pilardi now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Here's Newton. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Newton now to throw. To the ground, and 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. He gets away from one. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On play action, it's Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Here's Breeze. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll punt it away for the second time. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Newton. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Newton. Now he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Newton. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Newton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have retaken a third-quarter lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good to make it 21-17. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Adam Thielen. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Play action. Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down and 3. Colston, the man in motion right. And they'll fake the jet sweep there and instead hand it Kamara. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now they'll throw with Breeze. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. Breeze going to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now 2nd and 5. Breeze now. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Quarter lead. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds. And obviously a big call here in the end zone. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. That escapes the sack. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Breeze again. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high, the tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
So now then, the penalties got him set up with a 1st and goal. Throwing now is Breeze. This is caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. They would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
This is 1st and 10. Newton. That is incomplete. Here's 2nd down. Now Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Newton to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Lets it fly for Thielen. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Saints 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him. Again, it's Kamara. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled